like your whether you are a experienced into another technology, or you are an experienced into ServiceNow admin, or you want to learn development and you are a non-IT guy moving to IT, or you are a fresher, like that. I just want to know about your little introduction so that I can clearly understand the participants and we can discuss accordingly. Yeah, I just want to, it's an interactive session, guys, just feel free. Okay, let's be open. Whatever your question, just post it. I am ready to address the chat. I am ready to interact with you directly. You can unmute yourself and ask your question. Just feel free. Yeah. Yes, I just want to start with Ashwin. Yes, you know about yourself,
Yeah.
please.
Hi, Ajay.
Yeah, hi.
Basically, I'm working as an IT admin. Uh, for my, I currently work in Concentrix. My client is Lenovo. So I'm new to ServiceNow, but then we do have a ServiceNow team. So I'm planning to shift to that. So that's the reason I have joined this demo class.
Yeah, so that's great. Thank you, Ashwin. Yeah, next Deepak Kumar.
Very good evening, everyone, and sir. My name is Deepak, and currently I'm working in EXL in backend operation. And basically, I'm from non-IT background, and I'm planning to switch for IT field. So I thought this would be the best one to start for the IT one. That's the reason I'm here.
Yeah, that's perfect start, Deepak. You have choose the right technology to move on for ID. Yeah. So next we have Gary.
Hey, hello everyone.
Everyone. Hi
So
Gary.
I already have experience into GRC and one of the GRC platform called Archer IRM. So some people might be knowing that and wanted to explore ServiceNow for a while now. So just came to know about this demo session happening. So thought of joining in so that I can learn and identify whether it would be beneficial for me to join in or not. Because then ServiceNow again has some great capabilities wherein it can pitch in, right? Because then we work for clients and Archer is one such tool, and then they ask for other areas as well, wherein we can give them right another possibility of having another tool. So yeah, I just wanted to learn about ServiceNow, which is new to me. Looking forward to it. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, Gary. Even ServiceNow also has GRC. I think you know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like even once you learn a developer techniques, you can easily learn GRC product within ServiceNow. That is also helps to you because you're already a GRC guy. You already know
Yeah.
everything about GRC.
Just a quick question. So, is ServiceNow similar to Archer in terms of no code capabilities, or is there some kind of coding is required as a prerequisite or something for
Yeah, it
ServiceNow?
has coding, so it is coding required. It's a low code platform. It's not a no code. It's a low code platform, but ServiceNow slowly moving to no code. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so because they are building more functionalities every 6 months, they are upgrading to. They're trying to remove like or some APIs which are already exist. They are building the like directly functionalities. They are coming up with the functionalities by using AI. So that makes developer job easy. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's a low code. It's not a no code completely. Some
Oh,
areas it's a no code. Some areas definitely we have to code and to build that requirement.
okay. I have some more questions, but we can just deep down into later in the session. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
continue with this.
definitely,
So
Gary.
thank you. Yeah.
Always open. Okay. Yes. Next we have Job Jeffrey.
Hi Ajay, so I'm
Yes.
basically taking care of the operations, but I'm planning to switch over to a different domain. Been in service-based industry, but I'm planning to look for something in ServiceNow because the tool which we use is ServiceNow. So, uh, and I've been closely working with few of the frontline teams on sprint and other integration projects. So I thought like maybe I can learn more about administration and development role to scale up my career.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your operations for like so you completely so operations means, so do you handling any specific, so business operations are like any application
No,
related operations upstream?
it's basically IT operations for one of the oil and gas client.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Next we have Mohammed Habib.
Hi, I'm Habib. I'm working in IT support. I have involved some my organization was in service now. I involved in some developments as part of a team. I mean to contribute like workflow design and all. So I am interested in service now. Thought of exploring the more details.
Okay, okay, Habib. Nice. So next we have Pranay.
Yeah, Jay. Hey guys, good evening.
Hey, hi.
I have a couple of years experience in ServiceNow. So I'm right now working as a CMDB analyst. So I just want to upgrade myself, so like learn some administration skills and developer skills as well. So looking forward. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, great. So next we have Ravi Kumar.
Yeah, hi Ajay.
Yeah,
Hi
hi Ravi.
everyone. I'm I'm Ravi Kumar. Basically, I was working on the OpenText tool as an implementation or operational work. I am moving to the service now uh, for administration or development.
Okay, okay, Ravi Kumar. Thank you. And next we have Suraj.
Yeah, my name is Suraj. I have 12 years of experience in GRC world. So mostly I have worked on Archer platform and handling Archer for one of the financial banks in Canada. I just want to leverage, see the ServiceNow capabilities and see how or where we can leverage ServiceNow in our current organization, what other modules we can use. For that reason, I'm just joining the demonstration.
Okay, great. Okay, Suraj. And next we have Vashu Kashyap.
Hi Ajay, I am working with Infogene and NetApp is my client. I have around 4 years of experience in ServiceNow. Currently, I'm working as a ServiceNow administrator. Uh, I have worked on the ITSM module, ITOM module, and the HRSD. I am
Okay,
like looking for change my role into the development side.
okay. Currently you're doing you're working as an administrator. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, Vashu. That's great. So I think most of our participants already, everybody is having IT experience, most of them, and only few participants are moving from non-IT to IT. So as far as like your introduction, as per your introduction, okay, guys. So so like I think Priya, you're going to share the screen or hello, Priya?
Yes, hi.
Will you share the screen or like can I share my screen?
Okay, let me stop my screen.
Okay. So okay, everyone. Like so, most of our participants are experienced. I'm just going with some simple slides to make you understand. So initially, I just want to know, like, I just want to tell you a few things about ServiceNow. So it's a ServiceNow is a company. Generally, it has its own platform that is ServiceNow. Okay, so generally the founder is a like Fred is a founder of ServiceNow. It started in the year 2004, but exact product is released into the market in the year 2011. So the actual business starts kicking up from 2014. So ServiceNow is actually into the market, and a lot of people start using. So a lot of companies have started using ServiceNow. So almost since 10 years. In the COVID time, so the rise of ServiceNow started, and more like many companies are started using ServiceNow to automate their ticketing initially, to automate the ticketing process. So most of the companies are starts using ServiceNow. Okay, so now you can see, so generally like initially whenever ServiceNow started, everybody used to say ServiceNow is a ticketing tool. Okay, but now it's not a ticketing tool, guys. Openly I'm saying, like, it's not only a ticketing tool. Okay, it works in the ticketing automation, but it's not only a ticketing tool. Okay, but let's see. So generally ServiceNow is a platform and it has a lot of capabilities to automate. So it works in the automation of ticketing, it works in the automation of HR related services, it works in the automation of customer related services. So in the GRC, whatever the requirements a company will have generally, so in every area, ServiceNow has its own product. Okay, in the single platform, there are many products in many areas. ServiceNow automates the organization's requirements, organization business use cases. Okay, so let's start some simple things. So generally, ServiceNow is a cloud based. It's a cloud based. I think you know, right? So what is cloud? I think few beginner participants are there. I will explain what is cloud generally. So can anyone tell me like generally what is cloud based? ServiceNow is a cloud based workflow automation ticketing platform. This is the general definition of a ServiceNow. What is cloud based? Can anyone?
Software as a service.
Yeah, fine. So let's make it as an interactive session so that we can have a clear discussion, and even let's make it a simple discussion also. Yeah, it's a software as a service. And next, can anyone tell me like generally what is actually cloud based?
Simply hosted on remote servers where you just have access to the application or the services of the platform, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
that's what
perfect.
cloud is. So someone is hosting the whole platform infrastructure and everything, and you are just utilizing the services over web.
Yeah, that's perfect. So generally, guys, I mean, so coming to cloud, in the olden days, generally, if company wants to automate, if company wants to use any application, if any company, it may be any kind of domain, it may be bank, it may be healthcare, it may be retail company. If any company wants to use an application, so they have to maintain complete application related infrastructure within their organization, within their premises. Okay, okay, so that like a company has to maintain the server database, they need to maintain the server side room, so they need to maintain the LAN connection, so they need to maintain like high configuration laptop or desktop to install the specific software in the local machine. Okay, and they need to take care of the maintenance as well. Okay, so that they need to maintain server side employees. So everything is company's headache in the olden days. So this was the situation. So like now, like when it comes to cloud, this complete application related infrastructure will be taken care by the respective cloud provider. Okay, in our case, ServiceNow is a company, will take care of complete infrastructure of the application. So they're just going to host in the internet. So they're the respective companies, whoever is using ServiceNow, they don't need to maintain any specific infrastructure. They just need browser and internet, simple browser and internet. If company has browser and internet, they can use the specific cloud application. In our case, ServiceNow. Okay, so even our learning also completely, we can access one ServiceNow platform through the internet. We can get the ServiceNow platform. We can learn everything. So cloud is nothing but simple. It's a we can access complete application through an internet. Is it clear? Do you have any question? So I think we have some beginner participants are available in our participant list. That is the reason I'm explaining. Maybe most of them already know. It's a completely cloud based. So that is one reason in the lockdown time, every company, they don't want to like maintain any application. Every company moved to cloud. They want cloud infrastructure. So even previously they were using some other ticketing tools like Zira, like BMC Remedy. They immediately in the lockdown they converted, they moved to ServiceNow is the only platform available in the ticketing automation. So that is one reason ServiceNow got a lot of demand in the lockdown time. Okay, yeah, so this is cloud. It's a cloud based automation, workflow automation ticketing platform. Okay, so generally, like what is automation? What generally people think, what is automation? So anybody, just generally, what is automation? Any example, any simple example, or any high level example, anything is fine.
Like we are doing any particular repetitive task and we put it on automation. So like it is doing the same thing again and again, and we put it on automation. So I believe like that is my understanding for this term automation.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. So there are many things in our general world, in our day-to-day activities also. There are many things got automated compared to 5 6 years ago and now. Okay, like even in the organizations, in the business environment, in the companies level also. So every area they need to, they every company wants to automate their business in a different areas. Okay, wherever they are working. Okay, and even in like in our day-to-day activities, even in the general world also, many things got automated. If you can observe, 5 years ago we don't have a UPI. Okay, like, so 5 years ago if you want to transfer 1 lakh rupees, it's difficult for a general general people. It's difficult to transfer 1 lakh rupees. Now we have a UPI, so the UPI is automating the transactions. The business use case is transaction. They want to automate the transaction. Even in the rural India now, with single click they are able to transfer 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so that is automation. Simple example I'm saying, it's not a complete like IT level example. I'm just taking some simple example. And even 5 6 years ago we don't have a Zomato, Swiggy. Now it is completely automated. There is a food delivery. The business use case is food delivery. Okay, so in the 5 6 years ago, if you want to get the food from restaurant, it's difficult. We need to travel, we need to pick the parcel, we need to come home. So it is difficult to get the food from the respective restaurant. Now with a single click, the food is coming to your doorsteps. So that is one kind of, it's the business use cases. Food delivery is a use case. Okay, and we have Ola, Uber, they are automating the transport system. Okay, so Rapido, these kind of applications are automating transport system. So if 5 6 years ago, if you want to travel somewhere, I mean, so if you want to book the cab, you need to go for a center point in some local city. You need to bargain them, you need to like negotiate them, and they are very rude, they don't respond. So it was a difficult to like book the cab, book the auto 5 6 years ago. Now it's automated. With a single click they are coming. They should take care of, they should go safely, otherwise you're going to give some rating as well. Okay, so now, so this is one kind of automation. They are automating the transport system. Okay, so in the same way, different applications are automating different use cases, different business use case. Now, like even in the business, let's say, if you like, if you take any example of any company, let's imagine any company. Okay, so let's say we have some company, BMW. Let's imagine we have a BMW company. Okay, what is their business? What is the BMW business? They are just simply, they manufacture premium cars and sell. Okay, they manufacture the premium cars and sell the cars to the like people. Okay, so this is their business. Okay, to run their business, what kind of infrastructure they have to maintain? So what kind of infrastructure? So just imagine any company to run their business, they have to maintain software infrastructure, hardware infrastructure, employee base. They need to maintain very big buildings. Okay, so just imagine to run a company, what is the infrastructure company has to maintain to run their business? Employees, just imagine there is a 2 lakh employees in the BMW. Okay, 2 lakh employees means, just imagine company is giving laptop to every employee. So they have to maintain 2 lakh laptops, minimum 20,000 extra laptops they need to maintain. Means 2 lakh 20,000 laptops, 2.2 lakh laptops they have to maintain. And so they are going to maintain different websites. Okay, they need a marketing related website, they need a sales related websites. Okay, so they need internal organization. So they need a different software application. They have to maintain Java application, they have to maintain some .NET related application. So they have to maintain Salesforce application, Azure, AWS. So for their business, to automate their business in different areas, they have to maintain different applications. Means it's all software infrastructure. In the same way, So they have to maintain hardware infrastructure like laptops, servers, database, networks, and they need to maintain, if they have very huge manufacturing plants. In the manufacturing plant, there is a very big like hardware infrastructure. Okay, so they have to maintain air conditioners, refrigerators, everything is a company's infrastructure. Okay, so this much big infrastructure company has to maintain to run their business. So just imagine we are living in 2 BHK, 3 BHK simple flats. Okay, in our home, so we have some minimum infrastructure like one air conditioner, one refrigerator, one TV, one Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so generally, so these are regular simple TV, like we have fan, lights. Okay, we have some geysers. So this is the infrastructure in our simple home we maintain. In our simple home, so in different days we face different issues. One day TV will not work, one day Wi-Fi issue, one day power issue, one day water will not come, one day air conditioner will not work, so one day geyser will not work. Okay, just imagine in our simple home we are going to face different issues every day. Okay, with a simple infrastructure. Just imagine a company. Okay, they are maintaining very huge infrastructure with the lakhs of laptops. Okay, hundreds of softwares. Okay, just imagine how many issues they are going to face in a day. Okay, so if they don't fix, issues are common. Okay, every infrastructure, we cannot stop even if they are using top brand infrastructure. So they are going to face issues. Issues are common. Okay, but so they need to automate these particular issues. Okay, so like here ticketing comes into picture. Ticketing is nothing but what is ticket? ServiceNow, the first business use case of ServiceNow is, so they are going to the business use case, initial business use case of ServiceNow. ServiceNow started its journey to automate ticketing of a organization. Okay, so what is ticket? Ticket is nothing but a issue or request. Issue or request both comes under ticket. Okay, so here these two are very important to improve the company's productivity. Okay, if company don't automate this ticketing, so definitely they are going to face, okay, a lot of business impact. They are going to, it's going to create a lot of business impact. Okay, so just imagine guys, just imagine any simple issue. Okay, how it is going to create the impact on a business. Okay, so let's imagine simple issue and request. Okay, let's imagine I'm Ajay. Okay, I'm a Java developer. Just imagine I'm a Java developer working in the BMW company. Working in the BMW company. I'm a Java developer working in the BMW company. Okay, BMW provided one laptop. It's been 1 year I'm working in the BMW. So after 1 year, suddenly my laptop keyboard is not working on a particular day. Okay, what I have to do? What is the step I need to take? So I'm a senior developer. So I have a lot of dependencies. I need to deliver some enhancements in my Java application. I'm a Java developer. It's very important to deliver. So what I have to do generally? Yeah, yes, please. I think somebody's speaking. So just imagine this is an issue of a one user, one employee in the company. So who has to take care of this issue? This is company infrastructure. Laptop is the company's infrastructure. Company need to take care of the resolution part. Okay, so I'm Ajay. I'm a Java developer. Just simply I'm coming every day. I'm just writing my Java code. I'm just working on my enhancements. So like suddenly if it is not working, so I cannot work. Okay, if my laptop is not working means I'm not going to work on a particular day. So what I have to do? So simply, if there is no automation, okay, there is no specific reporting uh, application for a ticketing. So what I'll do, I simply inform my manager, I simply inform my HR, I simply call to the call center of a BMW. I'll inform them, or if I get any number of a specific IT team, I'll call to the IT team. Okay, so there is no specific automation. Nobody's there is no specific assurance that it is going to resolve in 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. So what I simply inform, I just simply follow up the respective team. So of course they'll say, okay, sir, I'll come in 2 hours, I'll come in 3 hours. Of course they came, they checked my laptop, they took away my laptop. Okay, so we will fix and we will deliver to you in 1 hour, 2 hour. They may assure, but there is no guarantee because it's not nobody's tracking that specific issue. What what will happen? Let's imagine so that specific laptop issue got fixed after 3 days. Okay, after 3 days, my simple laptop keyboard issue got fixed after 3 days. So, but these 3 days, I don't have any other laptop. There is no possibility. So, what I'll do, I simply come to the office. I'll sit and go. Will companies pay salary or not?
No.
Yeah, why no? They should pay, right?
If you're not working, then they're not going to pay. No? Just kidding.
Yeah, it's like their infrastructure. They have to fix, right? I'm coming to office comfortably. I'm coming and
Right.
sitting. I just submitted my laptop. So they have to
Yes.
pay. Okay, I'm just filling my timesheet. I'm coming. So, but they have to fix it. If they fix in 1 hour, I'm ready to work after 1 hour immediately. I'm ready to work. That is company's infrastructure. Just imagine after 3 days, this issue got fixed. But 3 days I don't work. So who is losing? Company is going to pay. Company has to pay the salary the 3 days. I'm not working means I'm not available. So I'm available. Company's infrastructure is not working. Okay, I'm coming to office. So there they said mandatory office hours. Okay, I'm going to office. Just imagine power is not available in the office. So I'm not going to work. I'm coming. It's a mandatory. They're saying I'm coming to office. Power is not there. So that is company has to take care of the infrastructure. If power is not there, employee don't work. Employee is not working means so the deliverables will be delayed. If deliverables are delayed, automatically it is going to impact on the business. It is going to impact on the customer deliveries. Okay, just imagine. Okay, if everything is delayed, automatically business productivity will come down. If it is customer related deliveries, automatically customer will hurt. Okay, customer the business will impact. So the productivity, if employee productivity is coming down means automatically company's productivity, company's deliveries, company's business will come down. So everything will impact. So this area, every company has to automate this area. Ticketing is very important thing. So just imagine there is a marketing related website, sales related website is there. Some issues are there, some bugs are there in the website. Okay, it should fix immediately. Okay, just imagine there is no specific tracking of that specific issues. It's not going to fixed on time. Okay, maybe that will impact on the business again. So a company has to deal with issues. Okay, like many companies business are collapsed. So because they have not automated in the ticketing area. So even in our in the different areas we don't purchase some products because they don't address the customer related issues. Okay, they don't care of the customer related issues. This is simply sell the product, they leave the customers. This customer related issues, that's a different part. So coming to internal, this is internal business. In the internal infrastructure, okay, company has to take care of the ticketing part and they have to automate. So in the same way, if there is a ticketing tool like ServiceNow is available in the organization, so employees like Ajay, what they'll do, they simply open the ServiceNow application. They simply raise the ticket immediately. They don't contact anyone. They simply raise the ticket immediately in the ServiceNow. So what ServiceNow will do? ServiceNow will connect with the respective person immediately. Okay, ServiceNow, like there is a, or if there is a, like within, there is a possibility whenever any person raise the ticket in ServiceNow, it will connect to the respective IT team immediately and timer will start. Timer, there is a timer within ServiceNow, timer will start, and within that time, respective IT team need to resolve the ticket, need to resolve the issue of a Ajay. That is called that automation ServiceNow will do. ServiceNow will work in that area of a company. Okay. So this is the first area, issues related. Ticket is not only an issue, it's also comes under request also comes under ticket. So this is the area ServiceNow will work. Issues, anybody, it may be any application, any infrastructure related issues, anybody, whoever is using that specific infrastructure, if that is not working, anybody can open ServiceNow, they can report the specific issue in ServiceNow. Whenever issue is reported, ServiceNow will connect to the respective team, and the timer will start. Within that time, the respective team need to resolve the issue. Otherwise, the respective team member will get escalation. So escalation may leads to losing the job. There is any way. Okay, there is any case. Okay, even you can see there are like you're ordering the food in Zomato. So there is a time. Okay, if there is no time, we are not going to use Zomato, Swiggy. There they are mentioning sometime your food will be delivered in 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We are confident about the Zomato infrastructure, so we are ordering the food. Okay, in the same way, so like even ServiceNow also has some timer. Whenever any person reported an issue, it will connect to the respective person, and respective person need to resolve the issue within the time. So this is the area ServiceNow works. Okay, so anybody, company related infrastructure related issues, anybody can report in ServiceNow. So guys, are you following? Do you have any questions?
No,
Yeah,
sir.
we are following. Just sorry, someone was speaking. Sorry, go ahead, please.
No, I was saying like everything is clear.
Yeah, so
Okay.
because
Just a quick question, Ajay.
yes, please.
Yeah. So as you said, the like any other process or a ticketing process, right? We do understand that then the integration with multiple things has to happen, especially when you said ticketing. So user management is something, right? So does ServiceNow has its own user profile directory, or it integrates with a Azure or AD or something within the company to uh, uh, provision access to the people, and then obviously when you are raising tickets, then notification and intimation has to be sent, right? So how does user management works in ServiceNow?
Yeah, completely with the AD. Okay, so ServiceNow has to integrate with AD. So we'll get the data from AD, and the same data, whatever the company's data, like we have to integrate and we'll get into the ServiceNow.
Okay, so that integration is something out of the box provided by ServiceNow, or is
Yes.
that has to be coded separately to get it
Yeah, we have
integrated with?
we have possibility in the out of the box LDAP integration directly available.
Ah,
Okay, we can use that directly.
okay, okay,
Okay,
thank you.
so we'll get the data directly whenever any company is implementing into their environment. So the first step, developer, ServiceNow developer has to take care of the LDAP integration. So we have
Okay.
to integrate with their respective Active Directory, and we'll get the complete users data and groups data into ServiceNow.
And does the roles also can come in with the users, or they has to be internally created within ServiceNow?
Yeah, roles are internal. Okay, it's already out of the box. We have a roles. Okay, we can write as code. We can
Mhm.
like we can get the data from company, which what who is managing the who is working in the support role and
Okay.
who is working in the administrators. So we can
Mhm.
so we have out of the box roles we can assign
Mhm.
by writing some code.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so because most of the participants are already know, that is the reason I'm just going little speeder, and some participants are beginners. That is the reason I'm explaining the fundamental things. Okay, the business use case of ServiceNow. Hope you understand.
Yeah, that's great. It's going well. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so this is the first area, guys. Like it's a, generally every company wants to like improve their productivity. Company's productivity will improve with the company's employees productivity. So that is the reason, and this is a mandatory these days. It's become very mandatory. In the olden days, I mean, like there is a other application, BMC Remedy and Zira. So like it's a those are very really like it's not cloud, those are non-cloud, and like very less companies were using BMC Remedy and Jira because those are very costly and maintenance also very high. So when ServiceNow came to the market, now even in India, like in the olden days in Indian companies, very less companies used to work on the ticketing. Now every company, every like even any medium level, like all industries in India also, even Bajaj, Adani, and all private banks are using ServiceNow only. Okay, they simply move to ServiceNow because of the easy maintenance, and it's especially it's in the cloud, and it has a lot of like automations, not only in the ticketing area. There are HR related automation, customer related, customer management, so everything is there. So maybe, I mean, all every product development depends on the some kind of techniques. So we have available in ServiceNow, that is administration and development techniques. Okay, so these are the main techniques to become a developer of ServiceNow. So first thing everyone need to know, admin development techniques. These are techniques, these are platform level techniques. Okay, okay, so this is the first business use case. Ticketing is the first business use case. So that's going to like this ticketing business use case is designed by using ITSM product. Okay, so ITSM is the first product. IT service management is one product in ServiceNow. Okay, with this product, complete ticketing of an organization is automated. Okay, so this
Am I
ITSM.
audible, sir?
Yes, please. Yes. Hello.
Again, ITSM service management.
Yes, yes.
In a Yeah.
Yeah. So ITSM is the first product. With this product, companies like, so ticketing automation is designed by using this product in ServiceNow. Okay, this is the first product. ServiceNow has started its business, its journey with ITSM only. Okay, with ITSM product, they have introduced into the market. They start selling the ITSM product only into the market for a different organizations. Even so, even our 70-80% of the job market is on ITSM only. Okay, in ServiceNow. And to develop this ITSM, to administrate this ITSM, we need some kind of techniques. Those techniques are administration development techniques simply. So administration development, these two are techniques to develop any product in ServiceNow. Okay, so as part of your training, you are going to learn administration development techniques of ServiceNow. Okay, so these are developer related techniques.
It's a
Okay,
role of in a service now, like development and administrations.
yeah. So there is a different job roles. Administrator is one kind of job role, developer is one kind of job role. Okay, two different roles, job roles are there. Administrator not going to code anything, they are just going to administrate data management, user management. Okay, management some kind of data, whatever the tickets are coming into the platform and how the functionalities are working. So they are going to take care of the data, they are going to take care of the platform administrator. Okay, they are not going to develop completely. Okay, developer is a person who is going to customize, who is going to configure the ServiceNow platform according to the respective company's requirements. Okay, your client requirement, based on the company client requirement, you are going to customize, configure the ServiceNow platform. Okay, so this product ITSM is already available, but there is a minimum automation. Okay, but if companies wants to automate completely, they have to develop the ServiceNow platform. To develop the ServiceNow platform, they need a developer who know administration and development techniques. Understand?
Yeah, I can understand.
Ajay, what is this ITIL standard?
So ITL is a generally it's a framework. So based on the ITIL only, all these ITSM tools, not only ServiceNow, Jira, ServiceNow, BMC Remedy, and IBM Service Desk. Every ITSM tool is depends on ITL framework. ITL is it's like a one kind of book. Okay, there how to manage companies ticketing was designed. Okay, based on the ITL standards, these all ITSM tools are designed. Okay, so even in ServiceNow, we have one ITL role is there who is going to handle all the tickets. Okay, if someone wants to manage, if someone wants to handle any ticket, if someone wants to assign the tickets to anybody, they need a ITL role. Okay, in the ITL, like it's going to be like how to manage the ticketing of a organization, that is defined in the ITL standards.
Okay.
It's not like it's not required. It's a simple process, ITL process. It's not required to know complete ITL. Okay, so as a developer, as an administrator, so different companies manage, different companies follow different ITL standards. So when ticket comes, how to communicate with the caller. Okay, how many steps, so different ways. Initially they're going to call, they're going to message, they're going to mail, and they're going to follow up multiple times. Okay, so reminder 1, reminder 2, reminder 3, all these things are defined in the ITIL. So based on the ITIL, so these ITIL users, the people who is managing the tickets, will work in the service now. Not only in service now, in any kind of ITSM tools, these ITIL standards are followed.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so in ITSM mainly, guys, like we have incident management, problem management, change management, request management, configuration management, knowledge management. These are different kind of managements. So with this management, so ITSM is a one product. In this product, these are all different applications. It's a suite of applications. With this suite of applications, this complete ITSM product, like ITSM, the ticketing use case will be satisfied. Okay. So generally, to learn, like to become a developer, you need a administration development techniques. These are the techniques you have to know to become a ServiceNow developer. Okay. And there are different products in ServiceNow, not only ITSM. Initially they started their journey with ITSM, so later ServiceNow has implemented a lot of business use cases in different areas of a company. Okay, so ITSM is the first one, and these are some like some top products in ServiceNow. Along with this product, there are a lot of products. ITSM is going to automate in the ticketing area. HRSD will automate HR related services, human resource service delivery. HRSD is nothing but, so whatever the works HR can do, it may be like employees related services, it may be employee related queries. All things can be automated with the HRSD product. So there is CSM. ServiceNow can also communicate with the customer. Okay, there is mostly the product business, product level companies can use the CSM product. So how to manage the customers? Okay, customer related issues, customer related services can be automated with the CSM product. Okay, and we have a ITOM, so it's going to take care of operations, complete IT infrastructure, complete all CS infrastructure will be maintained with the item. Okay, this is also there in ServiceNow. This is one of the top product of ITSM. So GRC is there, SecOps, ITBM. There are different products. Along with there are a lot of products, not only this one. So they have a legal related product. They have a FSM field service related products. Many products are there. So based on their business, companies can like upgrade to different products. Every product has a demand. Okay, every product has a certification. And certification point of view, there is a first level certification in the developer oriented administration certification, that is CSA, certified system administrator. Then CAD, application developer certification. So these are two platform certifications. After that, every product related certification, CAS, certified implementation specialist of ITSM, HRSD, product related certifications also we can do it. Okay, any questions? So in this training, the initial we are going to start with administration development. These techniques you are going to learn in this training.
Which certificate first provide for
Sorry,
CSA and CAD?
Yeah, CSA is a first level certification. So I'm going to write. So
It's
CSA.
a compulsory of in a service now first CSA.
Yeah, CSA, certified system administrator, CAD. Yeah, generally these days most of the companies are like they are making it mandatory. CSA certification is a mandatory. Okay, so if anybody is in the US, any other locations, CSA CAD both are mandatory. Okay, so in that specific location, they are making it mandatory. In India, of course, it's not a mandatory 100%, but like if you have a certification, so you have better opportunities in the market. Okay, so it's open for questions if you have any questions. Generally,
Ajay,
service.
what is this like implementation part? So how does it different from development?
Yeah, so implementation is nothing but generally you have many products. Okay, so let's say you have ITSM, CSM, HRSD. So there are different products. Okay, so administration is going to be some techniques, developments are techniques, but implementation, coming to implementation, let's say you have, if company wants to implement
Mhm.
ITSM product into their organization, they want to use ITSM product, they don't care about what is administration development. Let's say you have a
Mhm.
company, you have a
Mhm.
company, any company, you have a some bank, you have a bank.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you want to use ServiceNow ITSM.
Okay.
To use ServiceNow ITSM is nothing but incident management, problem management, change management, some different applications. You want to use incident management. To use incident management by respect to bank, okay, what is the data required? Okay, let's say like we have to get the data, users data. We need a users data, groups data. We need to maintain the roles, different uh, groups need a different roles, and what kind of data they have to maintain to use particular product. Okay, what are the modifications they have to change according to their business. Okay, all these things like to implement into their environment, what are the steps company need to take care, that is called implementation. Understand?
Mhm.
Okay,
Eh,
so I mean, again, to implement they need a developer. To
uh-huh.
implement one product they need a
Uh-huh.
developer. Only we know how to import the data into organization, we know how to integrate ServiceNow with AD, we know
Uh-huh.
how to remove the fields, we know how to add the fields of what organization is required, we know where the properties are there in incident management properties, problem management properties, and what are the stages they required. All these things again we need to take care while implementing. We know how
So
to add the,
implementation is that kind of customization you're talking about?
yeah, it's not a customization, just like a some initial beginning, to begin with ServiceNow, to use
Okay.
ServiceNow ITSM.
Mhm.
What is the, like out of the box, what are the things they have to change? So ServiceNow ITS, if let's say you purchase ServiceNow product, this
Mhm.
ITSM is already there. Okay,
Out
but
of box it will be provided, right?
you have to know how to use this one. Okay,
Okay.
to use ITSM you need a guidance from developer. Okay, so there is incident management. If your company wants to use incident management, this is the data you have to maintain within ServiceNow. Okay, you need to maintain some configuration item data, and before that, as a developer, we need to understand their business, we need to understand their infrastructure, so that we need to suggest them to implement this ITSM suite for your organization. Okay, you have to maintain this data into the service now. You need to maintain this kind of users to support this kind of
Mhm.
tickets. Okay, you need to maintain this kind of groups, you need to maintain this kind of users. So these people, if you want to automate the assignment, what are the steps you need to take care, and what kind of categories of tickets you have. We need to categorize the ticket, we need to explain them what is priority. So this is completely we're going to discuss in the like workshops. We need to work with the company in the
Mhm.
workshops. We need to explain the ServiceNow ITSM product to
Mhm.
implement into their organization. That is called implementation. While to implement, what are the changes
Mhm.
organization need to do in the out of the box.
Mhm.
Okay, that is comes under implementation.
Okay.
Okay,
So implementer is kind of a techno-functional role, means
yeah,
having
of
both
course,
technical
yes,
and
yes,
functional knowledge, right?
yes, yes. We need to know the technical, we need to know the functionalities, out of the box functionalities. What are the functionalities already available, and what functionalities according to their business will be useful. We need to suggest them, we need to guide them respective client.
Okay. Sorry if I'm taking time, but I'm now getting
Yeah,
confused between what is development then when you say
yeah.
development. So
So
implementation, I
development
understood.
is nothing but after implementing the product. Okay. So after implementing the ServiceNow product, so they may come up with different developments. Okay. So implementation is nothing but out of the box. Whatever is ServiceNow is provided, they will do
Mm-hmm.
minimum modifications, minimal modification to start use ServiceNow product. Okay. So once they start using the product, they will identify the different developments in the product. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they will identify, okay, we need to automate the assignment process. Okay, so we need to remove this kind of there is a lot of like service desk people are working. So if you automate this kind of areas, if you automate the process in the service now, we can remove some kind of service desk people. So they
Mm-hmm.
need more automation. Okay, like and let's say initially out of the box, users can create the tickets with the portal and
Mm-hmm.
platform. Okay, and like so maybe they can identify, so they can develop the virtual agent for the users in their websites, and they can
Mm-hmm.
integrate ServiceNow with the Teams applications. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so when they integrate with ServiceNow Teams application, even customers can raise the tickets through the Teams application, and we can develop some more things to raise the tickets with the text messages, with the WhatsApp integration. With the WhatsApp, they can raise the tickets, and there are different developments. So because it's maybe everyone don't know how to open service now, it's they're facing the difficulty. So we can
Mm-hmm.
create some options to text with the text message, they can create a ticket. With the simple mail, they can create a ticket. So once they start using the ServiceNow product, they will
Uh-huh.
identify different developments within the
Okay.
ServiceNow. So this kind of developments we can do with the developer need to involve, they need to write a different code, and they need to
So
customize
so
service.
developer is one of the particular role who should have or good to have a code understanding or API
Yes,
understanding kind of thing, right?
yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I will tell you like simple thing, just
Okay.
simple, just general world. Just
Uh-huh.
imagine you purchase one apartment. You
Okay.
bought an apartment with a 3
Mm-hmm.
bhk flat. Okay, so what is the first thing we'll do? We know that we have a flat, we are going to use it. First of all, we need to implement, okay, with the
Uh-huh.
minimum requirement. So with a simple kitchen setup, with a simple hall setup, with a simple bedroom setup, we will start using this particular our flat, right?
Correct.
So yeah, that is a flat we are start using. So after using the flat, we will identify, we need to develop, we need to add our refrigerator in this particular area, we need to add one more AC. Okay, maybe.
Uh-huh.
So we start develop the our own flat. Okay, more automation, we will involve different products into our flat. Okay, so that is a way. Even a software product, once they implement it, they will start developing with the different upgrades coming into the service now, developed by the service now. They will service now is coming with the AI, agentic AI. So they can use that, they can use the different products to develop their own product. So implementation is the first step to use service now product. Then they will start developing. After using, they will identify. Okay, so let's say, okay, maybe I'll show you some. Hope you understand, right? Like developer,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
developer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So implementation is a first step. So we will allow company to use the ServiceNow product. So after they start using the ServiceNow product, they will come up with the different automations things. So why don't this assignment will be automated? Why don't this related tickets closed automatically? We are doing
Mm-hmm.
it manually now. Okay. So like, is there any possibility we can give the users to create the ticket with a text message? So they will come up with some different ideas. So based on their ideas, we will customize this platform. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So at this moment we are only holding this option, why don't we change this option? Like they'll come up that development, so we can do with the developer will take care of that kind of developments. So you can see, so they are just, let's imagine this is incident. There are different tickets are available in the, this is one of the my personal developer instance. So they are identified, they just imagine they are looking the tickets like this. Okay, they want to identify. Okay, so priority 1 tickets with the red color, priority 2
Mhm.
tickets with some different colors. But now all tickets are coming with the same color, we don't have any option. You can see priority 3 is in the same color, priority 4 in the same color. Just
Mhm.
imagine they want to, like they want to identify the priority 1 ticket in the red color. So this
Mhm.
developer need to take care. Okay, this
Okay.
is the data point of view. Okay, let's say UI point of view, if you open the ticket form, so there are
Uh-huh.
different fields are available. Okay,
Mhm.
so just imagine they want to make this field mandatory, channel
Mhm.
field, and they want to add different channels. Okay, and so there is some related tickets are there. So just imagine there is child incidents, these are not closing automatically. Okay, after
Mhm.
closing the parent immediately child incident should be closed. Okay,
Mhm.
now they are doing manually, they want to automate. Out of the box we don't have a possibility, developer need to involve and they need to write some code to automate these kind of things.
Okay, so like you have shown us incidents, right? These were
Yes.
incidents, I think. So these incidents, or if there would be a ticket as well, there would be some kind of workflow as well, right? The review
Yes.
process. So who built the workflows? Is that implementer or the developer?
Yeah, developer only. Implementer out of the box only implementer can take care. So whatever service now is giving, okay, like we will display them. So this is a process out of the box incident management is working. Okay,
Okay.
while implementing, if they need any minimal changes, okay,
Mhm.
implementer can take care.
Okay.
Okay, so we will allow them to use first. Okay, this is out of the box product service now is giving.
Mhm.
So, and implementation first, whenever we are implementing, anyway, developer only will implement. That
Mhm.
person also need a developer techniques. So, developer only and will explain, developer only explain to the client, this is
Mhm.
a product out of the box, service now behaves like this. Okay,
Okay.
is this comfortable to you? In the
Mhm.
workshops, so there is a
Uh-huh.
workshops implementing, while implementing we have a workshops, we are going to conduct the workshop with the clients. It may
Okay.
go for 1 month, 2 month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that's all depends on the client. Okay,
Mhm.
customer will understand the service now platform completely, how this
Mhm.
incident management process works.
Okay.
So in the workshops they will come up with some minimum modifications. Even in the implementation time we will allow them to ask only minimum modifications according
Okay.
to their business. Okay,
Mhm.
we will implement them, we are going to allow them to use.
Mhm.
When they start using ServiceNow product only, they will identify the gaps, they will
Mhm.
identify the automations. Okay,
Okay.
understand. And I mean immediately, I mean in the workshops, so they don't identify. Development is a continuous process.
Mhm.
ServiceNow every 6 months they are going to come up with the new upgrades.
Mhm.
Clients also need to upgrade to the new developments, new APIs. Okay,
Mhm.
there are some APIs are expiring, there are some methods are expiring. Every 6 months, developer need to take care of that. Okay,
But when you say like initially when they start, right, they start with what is already given out of the box, right? But
yeah, most of the
like,
cases. Yeah,
yeah, so but that does not include the workflow, the review process. But because some companies may have 3 level of review and then some may have 4 level of review. So how does that handle, right? Can that be customized initially, or there is a specific static process out of the box which is given initially, and then maybe moving forward they can upgrade or enhance it?
yeah. So we will do generally. I mean, implementation standpoint, most of the cases,
Mhm.
implementation will be happened in a less time. Okay, so maybe
Okay.
within 1 month, 2 months, we are going to implement into the company's organization,
Mhm.
company's business. So I mean, it's not easy. Like when they start using in the real world only, they can
Mhm.
identify this flow is not going to work completely for them. Okay, but
Because
even
see, the reason is, sorry to cut you short, because see, obviously, if we just think that currently, until they have ServiceNow or any other tool, they already have a process, right? So these tools are, this is my understanding, these tools are not
yes, yes,
building processes, but they are streamlining processes, right? So we assume that the companies, most of the companies are already at the matured or a at least at the maturing level, they already have a process in place, right? So they are following some process. Maybe it could be in silos or using files or some other way, right? And then you are streamlining through a tool, right? Which is ServiceNow in this case. So when you go with ServiceNow, obviously they will have their own requirements saying, okay, we have such process and we want to streamline. So in that perspective, I'm trying to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, in that perspective, definitely we have a direct solution. We will work on the respective requirements. We will fulfill it. Okay, if they have a clear process already available, accordingly we can customize while implementing only.
Okay.
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 So definitely, like companies, the service-based companies need to work like that.
Okay.
Okay, for their business, if they have a clear process already defined, if they
Yeah.
are migrating, if in this case, if they are migrating from Jira to ServiceNow, BMC Remedy to ServiceNow, so
Mhm.
we are going to like definitely work with the other application. They have to explain in the workshops only. They will explain everything. So we are migrating Jira to ServiceNow. We are migrating BMC Remedy to ServiceNow. We are migrating from IBM Service Desk to ServiceNow. So this is the
Mhm.
process we have. So we need the same process in ServiceNow.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
If they come up with a clear picture,
mhm.
definitely ServiceNow developer, we have to draft the requirement. We have to
Okay.
create the agile in the same way. And
Oh,
accordingly, we need to build in ServiceNow. Okay.
oh,
And
okay.
while implementing only, we will tell them what is the better possibilities ServiceNow has, what are the possibilities ServiceNow doesn't have. We are going
Okay.
to explain them and what is the alternative. If we cannot do this case, what is the
Mhm.
alternative we have? We need to suggest them as a developer or implementer,
Okay. Makes
so that
sense.
they will, I mean, agree to implement.
And then how easy, maybe a short answer would suffice. How easy it is to migrate the legacy data if they're migrating from some other tool to ServiceNow?
Yeah, of course, it's easy. Like, oh, if we have a proper data, generally most of the cases we will integrate. Immediate
Mhm.
integration will do. We'll set up an
Okay.
integration with a third party application. We'll get all the data. We'll migrate to ServiceNow. Okay. So until then, the company has to maintain two like ServiceNow rights and third party application rights. We will
Uh,
integrate. We will get the complete data, and so they will start
Where
using ServiceNow.
integration is part of the role of a developer,
Yeah,
ServiceNow developer.
developer only will take care of the integration, but integration is a different skills. Okay,
Uh,
I mean, of course, API. This training is, I mean, we are not providing
do
in this
understand.
training.
I do understand. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
I
problem.
mean
Just wanted to
that
understand
may
like
go
how
for
it works.
5 6 hours. Of
Mhm.
course, there is a like different kind of integrations are there, and ServiceNow came up with more automated integration these days. They're directly coming with the spokes. We can
Uh,
simply install the spokes and we can connect with the flow designer. So there
Understood.
is easy integrations also came. I mean, maybe that sessions are not available in this training, as per
Sure,
my
no
my
problem. Just wanted to understand the scope and the role of
developer
a
only will take care.
particular.
Developer only
Yeah.
will take care of the integration.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, developer only without developer skills. I mean, integration is not possible.
Okay.
Integration is not a separate role. Developer only will take care of the integration.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is ServiceNow platform, out of the box platform. Generally, like even our complete development will happen through this platform interface only. Our learning, everything will go from this interface. Yeah. Any other questions from anyone? Feel free. Open. It's open for any questions, I think. So Avinash, I think you
Ajay,
have
how about so this is Jagan. So how about API service now?
means
So
what
for
API?
I mean, so using API we can do the create, read like normal like Archer, right? Because I'm from Archer background, so
Yeah.
I just want to check how ServiceNow works for API.
Yeah. Like, is it for integration? You're looking for integration or like
Yes. For integration, for
yeah.
adding users automatically, adding users
Hmm.
or getting information from the, about
Third party
the role groups, relationship, those things.
Yeah, so for that user groups roles data will get directly from the AD, Active Directory. Okay, the data we have to integrate with the Active Directory. That's a out of the box integration is already available. We can simply set up Active Directory credentials, so that server credentials, and we can get the data.
Okay, but how about creating a record?
Yeah,
Instead of
record also.
manually, we can. So using API, we can create records, right?
Yes,
So we have those kind of methods in service now, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
So we have for in LDAP that users related data of that data. So we have directly LDAP servers available. So you can see there
Not
is a
not just
auto.
user. Yeah, not just user.
Now
It's about
for others we have
no
a REST
using.
messages. Okay.
REST
For
API.
others
Yes.
other
Yeah. Yeah.
integrations, if you want to get any, if you want to get data and create in service now, so we have REST SOAP messages. With the REST SOAP, so we have a specific APIs in server side APIs available. So we have a to insert the record, we have a glide record APIs available in service now. So with that API we can insert the data. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have REST messages, especially to integrate with any third-party application. For this, users groups generally will prefer LDAP. Okay, so we have a REST message. With the REST message only, we can connect with the third-party application, and we can create a integration here. So for any, like, post, put, get, delete, patch, all these things will be available in the REST message. Okay, from here we can create the API. We can create that authentication. Okay, from with this APIs we'll get it.
Is all part of this training?
Yeah, this is not part of administration development, only part of this training. Okay, this integration is a separate, maybe it will go for 7 8 hours. So maybe like if every participants required, maybe we can decide. So we'll discuss with the Priya, that management, and
Okay.
we'll add to the training if every participant is required. So most of the request came administration development only, but if required, definitely we are going to add it. Five
Yeah,
six
because those
hours
are
we are
part
going
of
to add it to the sessions.
development as well, right? That's what I'm asking. So those are part of development, right? So
It's
post to
not,
get in
I mean,
boost.
generally, as per the market, I mean, that is segregated as under integration. It's a separate classes. Okay, administration development has a different techniques. Integrations are separate classes generally, but definitely if participants demand is there, definitely we are going to add it.
Okay, thanks, Ajay. Because it will be useful, no, as part of development.
Yeah,
That also now comes because if you take Archer, so it has. So if you are a developer, so if you know API is added advantage. So
yeah, definitely we'll add it. So we'll discuss with the management. Definitely we are going to add it.
thank you.
Yeah. So like
Ajay,
rest,
one,
yes, please.
you were saying something. Go ahead.
No,
I
no,
can ask.
just like rest, we have a soap message also there, and we have spokes also there. If you even we can implement, like install the plugin. So even these days, you don't need to write any code. Even the JSON, all these things can be automated with some